Starting scheduled task by detecting connection of USB device. I know it has been discussed that it is not possible to start an application from an USB drive upon connection due to limitations of auto-run or autoplay in Win 7. But it is possible to create a scheduled task having an event-type trigger. Surely there must be an event occurring when the drive, or any USB device, for that matter, is connected. Does anybody have the slightest idea which event should I use? Or at least what type of event? Where can I find the event in Event Viewer?
The Thread Task Scheduler, How to Automatically Synchronize My USB Flash Drive, has this answer by a user called Monotone, which uses PowerShell together with the Task Scheduler. I had the same question as you, and worked out something with PowerShell, Windows built-in scripting, using techniques from the scripting guide blog here and here. The script runs continuously as a background process, which you can start at system logon with Task Scheduler. The script will be notified whenever a new drive is plugged and then do something. Here you configure the script rather than the task. Since it is basically paused while waiting for the next plugged drive, you should not find it takes up much resources. Here I go. 1. Start PowerShell Eyes, which can be found in your Start menu under Accessories/Windows PowerShell. 2. Copy-paste the following into PowerShell. Three, you need to modify the script above to tell the script what drive to look for, and what to execute. The two lines to change are: my USB hard drive named mirror is set as the Z drive. You could just use if $drivable eq midisk label, if you didn't care about the letter path of whatever task you want to do. In my example, I have created a batch file on my USB drive which starts 3 to 4 backup task command lines. Four, when you're done, save your script somewhere, extension, .ps1, then go create a task in Task Scheduler to have your script run in background. Mine looks like this. Trigger, at logon. Action, start a program. Program/script, PowerShell. Add arguments, execution policy unrestricted file d:\stuff\backup script.ps1. 5, voila! 6, extra stuff. If you want your script window to be hidden, use these arguments. Add arguments. Window style hidden execution policy unrestricted file d:\stuff\backup script.ps1. If you want to output the script messages into a log file, that gets overwritten every time the script starts, i.e. at log on, use the following task action. Program/script, cmd. Add arguments. /c PowerShell window style hidden execution policy unrestricted file d:\stuff\backup script.ps1 and gt, d:\stuff\script log.txt. Anytime you want to end the running hidden script, you can end the PowerShell process in Task Manager. The only downside is that nothing will run when you boot your computer with the drive already plugged in. The script could be changed to perform a first check initially though, but I've had enough for today.
I was able to get this to work. I found Event 1003 in Applications and Services Logs, Microsoft Windows Driver Framework's user mode for a phone plugged into USB. Full XML of the event. And a custom event filter for my task. Similarly, for a USB drive it was event 2100, 2101, 2105, 2106, for a specific USB drive. It looks like event 2101 happens 3 times with slightly different in LT, request in GT, tags when I plug in my USB drive. I have no idea what this means, but here is a filter for only one of them to avoid multiple triggers. This will only trigger for this specific USB drive. Note that the ampersands must be escaped as an amp.
As I already explained on this discussion, but it was about running a program when a USB drive is removed. USB Safely Remove, although not free, can run a program when some events about USB devices are triggered. Another USB Safely Remove feature that distinguishes it from similar software is starting any applications not only after connecting a device, but also before removing it. The auto-run feature allows you to set up data backup before disconnecting a removable hard drive to run total commander with the contents of the pen drive automatically unmounted. Encrypted TrueCrypt drive before disconnecting the USB media, etc. Of course, this does not fully answer the question, as it is not about using scheduled tasks, but the goal is the same, I think, which is to run a specific program when a USB stick is plugged in.
It should be quite easy using eventlog. Find the event you want. When I plugged in USB mass storage device, it triggered the following events. Under application category, 20001, 20003, 7036 and a few other less relevant. Make sure you test those events against other USB devices' events to avoid false positives. Right-click on the event and click Attach Task to this event, relevant only in Windows Vista or higher. For XP there's Even Trigger, choose Start a Program and point it to the script you want to run. To pass to the script the event parameters you need, have a look in this article. Under the events 20001 and 20003 you can find the UNC path to the new storage. Using sysinternals junction utility you can create a links to the UNC paths.